everybody, it's Michelle, and I've got a really fun table setting for you guys today for a Halloween party. This would be great for children. You guys may remember when I used the paper streamer that went perfectly around a cup, when I used that to create a pilgrim's hat for Thanksgiving, and then again this year for a leprechaun's hat for St. Patrick's Day. So we're going to do the same thing today with purple streamer, and instead of a cup, I thought we would use a black party hat, and instead of a plate, I'm going to be using a bowl, and that's going to make the perfect witch's hat. I did paint my party hat black. As most of you know, I don't have a craft store in my hometown, so I'm very limited, and I wasn't going to be able to make another trip out of town in time to do this project. So when I had this idea, I didn't really want to let it pass without being able to do this video for you guys. So if you have a craft store near you where you can buy black party hats, then by all means do that. But I just went ahead and painted it with some of my gloss black acrylic craft paint and let that dry thoroughly just for demonstration purposes so that I could show you guys this idea. So we're going to be using our streamer as the stripe around our hat, and I'm just going to go ahead and just sort of roughly get an idea how much of that we'll need and cut that off with enough excess that we can trim it up later. And I just had this little bit still on a roll, but you should be able to find this about anywhere. So we're going to take our streamer and we're going to fold it in half. And if you guys saw my pilgrim hat and my leprechaun hat video, then you know that this causes it to curve, and it just makes it fit perfectly around the curved shape of that cup. And I'm hoping it's going to do the same thing for us with our party hat. Okay, I'm just going to trim that up. That's a little rough on the end there. Okay, so I'm going to start at the back where I've already got a seam anyway. I'm going to come up about a ½ inch. I'm going to put a little bit of my adhesive runner. I'm going to go ahead and stretch that all around. And I like that because that little punch out area there where they've connected the elastic string will be covered by our streamer. And now I'm just going to start at that seam. And just wrap that around. And that curve in that streamer is working great for us, just like it did in our pilgrim hat and leprechaun hat. As you know, if you try to use tape or any regular ribbon or anything, it's going to buckle with this tapered angle there, and it's not going to do well. But the crepe paper does really, really well. So I'm just going to go ahead and trim that off and put a little more adhesive right under there. And where we have that doubled, I'm going to go ahead and lift that end up and adhere that layer too so it doesn't unfold on us or anything. So there we've got our purple stripe. And you can use any color you want to for this. You can use purple, orange, green, or you can do all different ones for, you know, different children at the party, however you want to do it. And you guys remember I used glitter ribbon for the other two. And for this I found some glittered duct tape. And I think that's going to be so much easier. We won't have to put adhesive on the back of that. It's already sticky. So, and I just got this at Dollar General. So that should be really easy to find. So I'm just going to trim that up. That sticky side just held it to itself on the roll, and the rest of it has a backing that we don't have to peel off until we're ready to stick it down. So I'm going to do the same thing as I did for my pilgrim hat and my leprechaun hat. I'm going to put the tip of this right at the 1-inch mark, and I love this clear ruler so I can see right through there and see when I've got it right on my mark. And from the start line to the very tip of the ruler, we've got about another 1/8 of an inch. So this is really going to end up being about 1 1/8 inches overall. And I'm just going to cut that right there like that. And then I'm going to turn it the other way. And I'm going to line it up with the 1-inch mark again and cut it even. And that gives us a perfect square. And then I'm going to fold that in half. And from this point, I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I'm going to come down about 1/4 of an inch and make a slit, stopping about 1/4 inch from the outer edge. Do the same thing down here. And then try to pull that apart and connect those two. And when we open that up, we've got the perfect buckle shape. And I think this purple and green is going to be really pretty for a witch's hat. And this is so much easier, just being able to peel that backing off. So I'm going to find the front directly opposite of my seam. And I'm going to stick on my buckle. And that 1 1/8 inch measurement gives us just enough of an overlap that it will stick to the party hat itself as well as the streamer. And we've got glitter everywhere. So there is that. We're just going to tuck that string up inside of there. And for our table setting, it's just as simple as turning our bowl upside down. And this is a black plastic bowl that I got at Dollar Tree. There were 10 in a pack for $1, and they're a 12-ounce size. So that's the perfect addition to your table setting, because Halloween is a good time to have things that are served in a bowl. All kinds of witches' brews and stews and things going on at Halloween time, so that'll be great. Just make sure you've got something like that on the menu so that you can utilize that bowl. And then we're just going to put our hat on there. See if we can do that without our string showing. There we go. Well, maybe. Try again. Okay, and there is your witch's hat table setting. And then when the party starts, you've got your bowl for your stew or whatever might be on the menu, and the children can wear the party hat. And I think it's really fun. So it doesn't get much simpler than that. You guys be sure to comment and let me know what you think. And always let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. I would love to give it a try. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, be sure and do that. Give me a like over on my Facebook page and join our Facebook group, Crafty Minds. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram, and don't forget to visit the blog. I'll put the links to all of those in the description below, so be sure and check those out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.